It's the Krown podcast. It's the Krown podcast. If you know, you know.
It's your boy Gmo the Great, a.k.a. King of the Hustle.
And I am Nicole and Gmo, a.k.a. Young Go Cliff.
Hey, and you just tuned in to a new episode of Crown Jewels podcast.
Hey.
Bow, bow.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Hey, man, appreciate it, man.
No
you
problem.
know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little older, but a little wiser. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little fruitful.
Okay.
Trying to age like wine and not milk. You dig? You know what I'm saying? Trying to do my thing, you know.
That tickled me.
So with that being said, over the weekend, so I was with my fiance, and yeah, it's all good. Then we good. Yeah. You know, them people been trying to get me to go ahead and update my storage and stuff since I bought the phone. I'm not gonna do it, Sprint.
Why?
Chill out, you know, relax.
The phone time there.
But yeah. So my fiance hit me up the other day. I'm going to work. She leave me a card and she like pack a bag.
Okay.
I said, oh, she did me.
Babe.
She did me like a female. I was like, oh.
How a female is supposed to be treated.
I said, okay. I packed the bag. We shut down in Houston. I've been trying to get down to the H for a long, long time and just have not been able to successfully put it together. But we went on down into the H and just explored, man. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? The H did me well, man. It was a.
What was your most like memorable experience? Like, what was the most fun?
The most fun, man. So, you know, I'm an amateur photographer. You know what I mean? So that's like one of my little relaxation things.
Right. So
I headed down to Houston, and we the first place that we hit was the Houston graffiti building.
Oh, nice.
So we went down there, got my camera out, you know, got to get my little shoots in and my shots, and that was dope, man. That was like one of the livest experiences that I had. I mean, that graffiti is on point. I went down there looking for Pimp C on the wall, like looking for Pimp.
Did you find him?
Yes.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, that was the most memorable thing to me.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to Houston.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big shout out to Houston. Y'all don't owe me nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my little weekend, you know what I'm saying? I just got back in like maybe an hour or two ago. So
okay.
I still got the Houston scent on me.
Appreciate you for pulling up to record.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? We business professionals in here, you know what I'm saying? So
barely.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how's your weekend?
It was good. I mean, it was relaxing. So today we're discussing self-preservation.
Of course.
And so I just decided to rearrange my room, like to just change the ambiance, you know, the feng shui.
Yeah.
So I literally did that all day yesterday. And then last night, I got me a bottle of vanilla Krown.
Hey.
Mixed that shit with some dang.
Hey.
But I mixed it with some. I mixed it with some vanilla coca. And that was good. I was supposed to go, and happy birthday, Kendall. I love you, girl. But I just couldn't make it out last night. It was too cold.
Yeah.
I realized I'm too ethnic for the cold. And it was freezing last night here.
Yeah, I heard.
Today was not too bad.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to feel like when the sun go down.
I know Saturday, it was ice on the cars.
It wasn't ice on my car, but I think in Plano or something it snowed.
Yeah.
We didn't get that out of no cliff because we're too hot for that.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? Hot boy.
Hey. Hot boy.
But that's what's up. On a side note, you know what I'm saying? Very important issue with me. You know what I'm saying? I was going to go ahead and do like everybody else do for my birthday and put up a...
for my birthday is a big booty. Okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But no, I was going to put up the Cash App, you know what I'm saying, for y'all who want to give me something.
Put it up there. I send you a good $2.
Hey, I'm with it.
And 50 cents.
On Facebook, I got about 2,700 friends. $2 a piece, man. Y'all can get me straight.
Yeah.
But on the serious tip, like I was going to go ahead and put it up for myself, but I decided not to. On a serious note, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, I was going to go ahead and use my Cash App for my own platform and, you know what I'm saying, just for myself, treat myself. But I got a homeboy back home. His name Henry Thomas, you know what I'm saying? We call him Big Hen. Big Hen like a big brother to me, you know what I'm saying? Raised me. He was a big brother to a lot of us young fellas who didn't have that male role model.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So I worked with him for a long time doing security, and I'm talking about a dude who had my back all the way through to this day, like a mentor, a big brother, all of that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? He recently discovered at the end of last year that he had stage 4 cancer out of nowhere. It just came out of nowhere and is growing severely. So he's trying to do some alternate treatments that are not accepted in the USA. I talked to him just before I came in the studio. He's down in Mexico trying to do his thing, trying to see if he's just trying to live out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put my Cash App up, but I'm asking y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart, donate what you can to my boy Henry Thomas, Big Hen. I'm going to make sure that he get all of that, you know what I'm saying, because he still got some things that he need to take care of in Mexico. And we just trying to live out here. So $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever you can, get that to, you know what I'm saying, if you can get that to me, you know what I'm saying, I'm more than appreciative of it. And I want to make sure I get that over to my guy. So that's on a serious
Side note to that, for the people that don't follow our Instagram page at Krown Jewels Podcast, that's Krown with a K. What is your Cash App so that our listeners can know for sure what it is?
Off top. My Cash App is going to be $KOTHLLC. If you have trouble remembering that, it's $, King of the Hustle, LLC. Gotcha. So, like I said, again, it's appreciative.
That's a beautiful thing that you're doing, G.
I mean, yeah, I thought about, I was thinking about myself. I was trying to come up a little bit, but I'm going to do this for my homeboy. I just got the phone with him. I heard it in his voice, never heard him like that before. Yeah. And cancer, a real serious topic. Man. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for the language, but fuck cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel.
Look, I done lost a lot of people to cancer. And, yeah, so that's a good cause. I'm glad that you're doing that, and I cannot wait to get out of here so I can cash out to the cause. So, for anybody that wants to participate, we appreciate you, and thank you.
Definitely. And as soon as we get out of here as well, I'm going to go ahead and put that Cash App link up on Instagram, Facebook, and of course, you'll be able to see it on the website at www.crownjewelspodcast.com. That's Krown with a K. Remember the K. crownjewelspodcast.com. Yes. So, yeah, back to a lighter note. Woo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to get that in real quick. And, no cap, I'm on my Soulja Boy stuff today.
We back. You know what I'm saying? We left y'all. We took a week off. We had to do some self-preservation type of thing. And a lot has happened in the culture.
A lot.
A lot has happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you seen the Soulja Boy stuff going on, right?
My God. Our podcast, Family Unspoken Conversations, actually sent it to me and said, did you watch this?
Hey, and also go ahead and subscribe and check out Unspoken Conversations. You know what I'm saying? Check them out.
They are funny. But, yeah, they sent it to me and was like, did you watch this? And then they sent me, of course, they sent me the ratchet stuff, which is Cardi B in Young Miami, which I love. Ooh. Oh, my God. Ooh. It's the twerk video you never knew you needed.
Man.
But back to Soulja. This man, how you feel about Soulja Boy?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I probably felt the same way about Soulja Boy as most people. A little corny. You know what I'm saying? He was the dance guy, Soulja Man, that hoe, and all of that. But listening to him, it's Superman. Yeah, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's how much you know what I'm saying? But after listening to him, I cranked it a couple times back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But just listening to him, I mean, you got to respect the dude, man. His energy is on 1,000. Yes. You got to respect him on the strength that everything that he's speaking, he has evidence, truth, and receipts to support it.
Sometimes, honestly and truly, to just piggyback off of what you're saying, that's a lesson to say, it's not how people say what they say. Sometimes you just got to listen to what the message is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard to take in sometimes. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
you're right.
And he guilty a little bit sometimes with some of his interactions with the media over the last couple of years where people stopped taking him serious because of some of those antics were unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when he went back and he's showing video clips of people and that he put on, and I mean, when you talk about all of this, man, podcasting, YouTube, and all of this stuff has some direct effect from Soulja Boy, who was the first urban artist to really interfuse it with the internet.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And I mean, his marketing tactic, he really is responsible for independent artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you can actually say, hey, I'm going to make a song and I'm going to put it out directly to the fans and go around the record labels.
Yep.
So with that being said, you kind of got to give him his credit.
You do, because yeah, I mean, so two sides for me. I'm a Gemini, y'all. Bear with me. If y'all didn't know that, now you know. But when I first watched it, I was like, Soulja Boy, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
why you being like that? And then on the other side, it was like, this is really entertaining. And he really is, like you said, he's talking facts. But he's divulging these facts in a way that is relevant and true to him.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I couldn't do anything but respect it. But at the same time, like, now Tiger, he kind of whacked to me. Yeah, he got some bangers.
Yeah.
But he just kind of being whacked to me or whatever. But, like, the way he's like, oh, you know, talking his little noise about Tiger. And then was like, oh, we could do a song together, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, that was a struggle for me. Like, do I take this serious? And I think that's a big thing with Soulja Boy. Like, I think nobody takes him serious. And maybe that is why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bottler. Like, I'm real humble. But I think some people, since I'm soft-spoken, some people overlook what I'm saying until I get loud. And then it's all of a sudden like.
All I know is that this guy has figured out a way to trend without putting the album out. I mean, without putting a record.
No, I thought he said that he did put an album out.
It's out, but who knows it?
I ain't listened to nothing.
So I don't know what it is. I know he said he had a little song out that was going hard.
What did he say? Single?
Hit my line single.
I don't know.
Yeah, but my thing is like I don't know about it. It ain't on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that he's been able to trend for the last couple of weeks without having a smash hit.
Right.
That's crazy. So Soulja Boy is a strategic businessman.
He came out with albums last year. I'm looking on my Apple Music app.
Yeah, and not only that, like I was sitting at home. I was sitting at home and seeing a commercial that he on what is it? A marriage boot camp?
Yeah.
So he's branding himself in a phenomenal way where he's keeping the spotlight on him without having to chase the success of another crank that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, and I feel him because I feel like I feel like a lot of things that I done did over the last 5 years, I ain't get enough credit for mine.
So let's analyze it. I'm an overthinker. I like to analyze. I'm very analytical. Yeah. So my thing is like supporting our friends. Like, let's give them the recognition that they need and deserve, even if they don't speak up about it. And personally, pat yourself, again, small wins, pat yourself on the back because at the end of the day, it's nobody's responsibility to like big up you.
True.
But, you know, I would hope that we have those support systems and those friends that big up us when we need it. But yeah, celebrate your small wins, man. Like, it's okay. If it's little, I don't care. Just celebrate it because at the end of the day, if you celebrate that, like, you just gonna keep pushing yourself forward. Like, celebration is fun.
Yeah.
The hard work, when you're striving for something, you get to the nitty gritty, you focus, you in your zone. But sometimes you gotta stop and say, you know what? I fucked it up in a good way. Sorry, I cussed, but whatever.
Hey. There was a jewel involved in that, so we needed it. But I feel like, though, you do have to celebrate your own self. But I ain't mad at him that, I mean, he been out for 10 years and you've not heard nobody give no credit to him whatsoever.
You know what blew my mind? I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, but I mean, just ain't nobody really gave him no credit on nothing. He has supported a lot of artists nowadays that are hot.
Wouldn't even knew. Like, but one thing I was super shocked at was the Drake thing. That song, I can't tell you. Y'all have to Google it. I'm pretty sure it's out. It's definitely out there.
Tell me what's really going on.
Yeah.
Is that the first Drake song?
That was like the Drake song that caused me to rap. Yeah, I used to be a rapper in college. I used to write lyrics for everybody. We used to write.
I'm trying to think of the hook. I can't even think of what the hook is.
Tell me what's really going on. Something.
I'm ready. What's happening then? You know? I can't even think of the chorus though. But that messed me up. But I mean, Drake kind of been doing that though. Drake kind of been sampling her and her on verses and like. Look,
I don't care what nobody say about Drake, but Drake got the unlock key of just making things happen because. Again, it's not about who did it first. It's about who did it the best.
Yeah.
Even if he got a ghostwriter, which is allegedly, I don't know, y'all. I don't keep up with the stuff.
Yeah, I don't either.
But at the end of the day, Drake does have. Aside from Drake, if you listen,
Drake do got the
making your album so long. I'm sick of it.
Drake do got the cheat code to the game.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from him. Like he got the cheat code to the game. No matter if he sample your stuff or not. he figured it out. He figured it out. And I think what he did that, I'm going to tell you this, and people, you know what I'm saying, laugh at me when I say this, but I feel like Drake is single-handedly responsible for killing R&B. And
I only laugh because you said people said that. People laugh. But no, you might. Why you say that, though?
Think about this. Drake came out in 2009. He was the first rapper to successfully be able to mingle in rap and R&B.
Which I love.
And then all of a sudden, all the R&B guys started wanting to rap. All the rap guys started wanting to sing. And started wanting to be able to sing on your own track. You didn't need an R&B guy no more or an R&B chick no more because you could sing on your own track with a little auto-tune. And after that tore R&B apart. That's why R&B right now is on life support. You
Thanks
know what
to
I'm saying?
Daniel Caesar.
Man, Daniel Caesar bringing it back.
Look,
her.
Yeah, her.
Her bringing it back.
Sir.
Black. That's my guy right there. I like Black, man.
I ain't listening to him.
Black
you gotta put me on with the 6.
6, yeah.
6 lakh.
Yeah, 6 lakh. He hard though. I like Black.
It's a couple of them. It's a name that I cannot remember right now, but he's a good. Dang, I wish I knew it off the top of my head, but.
And I give a little credit to Tory Lanez and what's my other guy? The Tory Lanez Part 2. Bryson Tiller. My bad.
Bryson Tiller. I used to love him. But I feel like he just fell off, and I want him to come back. Because he really did. Like, I'm not to know me is to know my mama we call her OG. We didn't call her mama, we called her OG. And we listened to Tupac, we listened to Frankie Beverly and Maze, but we never really listened to R&B like to her. Like, that was just the devil and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. I'm a rap type of person. Like, my big cousins always listen to like UGK, Devin the Dude, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I've never really been an R&B type of person. Yeah. But yeah, when Drake started singing and like rapping, when he does the mix, I like it. But when he just be singing, I'm like, yo,
that's what he did. It was no longer needed for an R&B person because after that, you had everybody singing. Wayne started singing. Future started singing. Nicki started singing.
Future started whining. Yeah. Let's be clear.
But it was just like after that, Drake was the one who kicked that door down.
He's a trendsetter.
And he ruined he killed R&B. Like, you got Tank out there. He doing songs that don't seem like it's in his age bracket. But he trying, you know what I'm saying?
He pulling the R. Kelly?
Yeah.
No, we ain't gonna put that on Tank.
Yeah. Yeah, so with that, you know what I'm saying, Drake ruined R&B. Shout out to Drake, you know what I'm saying, for his contribution. But he do got the cheat code to the game. And he's been the only artist that did it in a long time and been successfully making bangers for 10 years straight. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Being relevant for 10 years straight, which is crazy.
Ahead of the curve.
We ain't seen that in a long time, man.
Keep it ahead of the curve. Yeah. I'm gonna be a rapper one day, y'all.
Me too. We making this Crown Jewels mixtape 2019.
Look, ad-lib queen. Do you feel me?
Man.
Hey, you know who had the best? Who had the best ad-libs to you? To me, it was OJ the Juice Man. I wish he would come back.
Man, I was riding back home from Houston.
Yeah.
I came across the first Jeezy CD.
Okay.
The first Jeezy CD ad-libs was crazy.
I have to go back.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, Jeezy was crazy. You know what I'm saying? On them ad-libs. That first album was crazy. I was in the front seat like Snow, man. I ride 2-seater. You know. Hey, Jeezy was a fool with the ad-libs, man.
I'm goofy, like real goofy today. But yeah.
Him, Goo-Wop. No, Goo-Wop had some crazy
Gucci, yeah.
People don't trip out. Goo-Wop started the skirt. Because it used to be like that was the fork sound in the Pyrex pot.
That's true.
Yes, Goo-Wop started that. Everybody else started making it sound like it's a car, but
Migos really be like, I just listened to that song for the ad-libs.
Yeah.
I'm tired of them doing their solo albums. I don't care. Come for me if you want to, but I don't want to hear no more solo Migos albums.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed, like, back in the day, like, listening to Trophies, the Migos edition of Trophies.
Yeah.
Because it was a Drake song, but then on YouTube, it's a Migos version of Trophies. I wish I could find it on Apple Music, but I can't.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, them as a group, I prefer them as a group, not solo. But that's totally off topic. How did I get there?
I mean, Migos had a good run, man. Like, and I ain't saying it's over for them or nothing, but I'm not a fan of too many of the newer artists. But Migos was one of the ones that I really rock with. When he was like,
I slept on them.
She don't want to be a freak no more. She don't want to geek no more. You know what? That's when I was like, yeah, they got something now. Like,
oh, man.
When he said, dang, what'd he say? I'm not a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a 360. No,
I'm talking about rappers. Who your favorite rapper? I'm in love with 2 Chainz. I don't want to be like a groupie. I just want to be like his best friend or something.
Of all time? Man, I'm an old head when it comes to rap, man. Of course, Tupac.
Yeah.
Tupac, and I think only because Tupac was the first rapper who showed vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? And levels of emotion. You know what I'm saying?
I was just happy when I found out he was a Gemini. For that, like Tupac.
And that's probably why he showed
Kendrick
all of those
Lamar,
levels.
Yeah. It was, and shoot, when Geminis go left, they go all the way left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Thug life.
But Pac was my guy. You know what I'm saying? And I came up on him as a little guy. You know what I'm saying? Listening to him. But he just had levels of that from Brenda's Got a Baby to Dear Mama to Hit 'Em Up to, you know what I'm saying? He just had, to me, people I think sometimes forget that we got layers to us. We don't have to be one type of way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just got to control all them different types of way together.
What they say, you have the right to be masterpiece and progress.
Yeah.
In the making or something like that. I don't messed it up, but whatever.
No, we feel that though.
You know what I'm saying? The Gemini way.
Yeah, so Pac like that. I'm a 2 Chainz fan. I'm not a 2 Chainz fan. I'm a Titty Boy fan.
You feel me?
Man, you know what I'm saying? When we was playing circle. Yeah. Like Titty Boy was hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, 2 Chainz got the deal, and he still make bangers, but man, that old Titty Boy, man, that was my stuff. Yeah. I'm a big fan of them. I think I'm from Missouri. So Missouri, we kind of get hit with everything at one time. So we get a little taste of everything around the country. I always been after Pac passed, I was always a Southern guy. Okay. So I'm talking about everything from Slip and Slide.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? In Florida. Everything from
Florida.
Man, everything from Archie Everso all the way up to T.I., all the way up to Gucci, all the way up to Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to Future. I was the first person in my hood who liked Future. Because people was like, what's all that auto-tune?
I think March Madness was my first introduction to Future, and I really liked him. But then after that, like, I feel like Future has de-escalated in my life. And then when I started listening to his lyrics, I'm a Texas girl, so I like bass. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to the beat first. If the beat hard, then I'll fuck with the song. Yeah. But then after that, I'm again overthinker, overanalyzer. I start listening to the lyrics and I'm like, yo, I can't listen to this if I'm not drunk.
Yeah, Future lyrics ain't never really been the best. It's just been a combination of his melodic flow over the beat. But Future, I started getting into him around Same Damn Time. That was my gym song. You know what I'm saying? So we used to turn stuff up with that. But I mean, even going across, I'm a huge fan of Big Crit. Yeah. I feel like Big Crit is the type of rapper who display all my levels. You know what I'm saying? As far as the struggle of being a grown man, you know what I'm saying? The struggles of being broke, the struggles of, you know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out who you are. Crit to me embodies all of that. Of course, you know what I'm saying? We definitely messed with Louisiana. Louisiana was always, the boot always came with the
I love bounce music, period.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Shout out to my New Orleans and my Shreveport, my Cooper Rose.
Already, man.
That's where my people is from, my daddy. But,
oh, yeah? So I'm big old school with it. I'm a No Limit soldier still.
Do you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? If that beat drop right now.
To bring it back around, when Drake did Practice, that's what made me like love Drake, because every rap song, I remember this one girl, her name used to be LaFay James, and I love her so much. But shout out Trinidad, but she used to tell me like, shut up, because I used to sing every rap song. And when Drake came out with Practice, I felt so validated. But yeah, back to sorry.
No. But straight up, like I was a whole No Limit soldier for years. You feel me? Like I was rocking with that. I rock with Cash Money. I rock with cats like B-Lo. You know what I'm saying? That's an underground New Orleans rapper. Of course, Savage Life won by Webby.
Yeah,
it's a classic.
Charlamagne. I almost lost my job that day when I listened to that. Like, you know how they wind down the year on Breakfast Club. And
like, I got some names on y'all.
Yeah. DJ E. What?
Angela Lee.
Yeah.
That boy a fool, man. But Savage Life 1, man, is a classic. That's one of the ones you push play on and let it go. Of course, Boosie. I mean, and then I like Texas music, man. I couldn't ride through Houston over the weekend without having I had to have like some Power Wall going or something. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, so we used to catch that up. We used to catch that wave up top.
Like that Power Wall. I went back. I don't remember what song it is, y'all. Just let me know when y'all hear this. But Power Wall lyric was like something like an ant because I'm close to the earth. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a terrible metaphor, bro.
Man,
like,
hey.
Who didn't tell you not to put that?
But did the beat knock?
The beat knock. So, of course, I love the sound. But something like an ant because I'm close to the
What's that? Sitting sideways or something. But nah, we used to listen to all of that Power Wall, Chameleon, Slim Thug. I still rock with Slim Thug to this day, man. Like, Slim Thug to me make grown man music now.
I just love the bass in his voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
that's the one thing I love about masculine energy is like super bass.
Yeah, so like that, like all of that. I mean, I used to listen to like Youngstar, Lil Troy, man, all of it, man. We go all the way back. Want to be a baller, man.
Shot caller.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Years
all that Big Mo, man. Yeah. So I always felt Southern. I felt that I had to move to Texas.
Country ass boy.
Man, I'm telling you.
Welcome to Texas.
With the neck bones. You know what I'm saying? But nah, straight up, I always felt.
Get you a tire.
But no, straight up, I had to move to the South, so I always kind of rock with Southern music. But I don't know. Right now, I ain't really got no artists, man. I've been jamming at Meek.
I think when I was, championships.
Championship hard.
Man. So
and he did a lot of old school samples that made it real tough.
Why are we talking about albums? 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
Can we talk about growth?
Man.
Can we talk about a lot?
A lot is hard.
Man. Now, I was like.
I don't know if it needed 21 Savage on there or not, but who's the producer?
I have to look because I don't know. But this whole album, like, I was like,
he got some bangers.
I used to laugh at 21 Savage. What's the Red Dot or something? It was like one of his old songs when he started like whispering and like doing a pow pow. Yeah. I just started laughing, and then but now that I listen to I am greater than I was. Yeah. I really like it. Like we late on that, but still.
I'm gonna tell you something. He remind me of not when you get past a lot. The rest of the CD. Straight up, so being from St. Louis or whatever, being from Missouri, our closest Southern group that we love the most in Missouri, 3 6 Mafia.
Yes. God, they're classics.
He give me such a 3 6 Mafia vibe on
Jay on the track.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that just like.
And that's what
Dennis
21.
Made me listen to that. Thank you, Dennis.
21 Savage CD. Yeah. Reminds me of an old school 3 6 Mafia CD.
I'm gonna bang that on my way home.
And so I was like, damn. When I'm listening to it, I'm like, okay. Yes. Okay, especially, and then he started kind of, he took his little chops off of some 3 6 songs, like ass and titties.
Yeah, so that's like one of my favorite tracks. I'm so ratchet a little bit, y'all. I'm so professional, but I'm just still human.
Hey man, you gotta have it. You gotta have them ratchet moments,
from my twerking days. But let me tell you, if I wasn't, that would be the song for me.
I'm still, even getting older here, man. I still have the moments where I want to come to your club and stand up in your boots.
Do you feel me?
And shake a bottle.
Take my shoes off.
You know what I'm saying?
Stand on the couches.
I still kind of got that. I want to sit on the couch at the top. I want to sit on the back of the couch.
We got to do something for your birthday. Just one time for the ratchet
You know what, man? And I ain't trying to plug nobody because, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no sponsors or nothing. Yeah. But anyway, I seen the Beat King coming to Dallas this weekend. Is it on Park Ave? I think it's Prime or Park Ave.
I haven't been to Prime. I feel like the whole thought in me is gonna rebirth herself, and I'm okay with that. Like, as long as y'all give me some good liquor, I'm okay with that. We'll get you a tire.
Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
I'm gonna holler at fiance, babe.
Hey, we in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, what you got?
Irk Session. Irk Session. Irk. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, what's irking you?
Bro, what's irking you?
What's irking you this week?
What's irking me this week? You know what? I've been trying to practice gratitude, so I wish I could say nothing's irking me. I'm so in a peaceful place.
Yeah.
But you know what's irking me the most is people that cannot take constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
I think that when I say, gee, you messing up in this area, and then you slap me back in the face and be like, well, Nicole, you messing up in this area, like that is not resolving the problem.
Right.
And I didn't come at you, you know, not you. This is just in general.
We got it. We roll.
We being in general, guys. We good. But like when you bring a situation or a disagreement to someone and they just don't accept it, like they just get on defense. And maybe for me, maybe I could reword some of the things that I say to people, but
you probably like me where you say things to people the way you would want people to say things to you.
I'm real polite, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very soft spoken. Like I'm literally like the life of the party type of person. I don't want no, I don't like confrontation. Like I'm tall, y'all, and I will swing if I have to. But literally all the fights that I've gotten into in my life physically, which was like 3, was all because of my little sister. I ain't never got into a physical fight because of myself. Like, let's talk it out. Let's figure it out. I'm friendly as fuck. I don't give a damn. I'm friendly. Let's figure it out. Let's be adults about it. Let's be mature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, but maybe again, also introverted side of me, I'm a bottler. So like little stuff, I don't address it because I'm like, you know what? Maybe that person just had a bad day. But then when stuff keep going on, like that's when I'm going to pop off when I get frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's the way I communicate things.
Okay. I'm trying to do it discreetly. Yeah.
Discreetly. We recording live today. Maybe this will go up on YouTube, the video. But G trying to pour him a little birthday drink.
I'm trying to celebrate discreetly.
His arms too big, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember that commercial, Burger King commercial? I got small hands. Oh, my.
But nah, I feel it though. But
I'm about myself.
My irk, I got 2 irks.
What's your irks?
My first irk is, I think I might have forgot my second one though. I don't know.
Damn.
But the first one though, I don't like. So you know, we around the Martin Luther King
tomorrow,
day, you know
right?
what I'm saying? Shout out, salute. You know what I'm saying?
Look at my calendar.
But I don't like when you off work and somebody hits you up and try to plan your off day for you.
Do you feel me?
Like, hey, you think you could go do such and such because I gotta work? Or hey, you think you can pick me up? Or
no,
hey, nah, fam, I'm off. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit, don't bother me.
Let me do nothing in peace. Don't bother me.
Yeah, dusty feet. Please don't bother me.
Okay, I see you. You in your bag today. Okay, Irk.
No, yeah, I don't like that, man. If I'm off, man, I might have just had a hard week and want to relax. Let me offer if I want to do something. Don't plan my day for me.
That.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's my first irk. My second irk that I'm going into is that I don't even know what to call them. I don't know if they culture vultures or what. But I don't like people who see your potential and see your wave and all of a sudden try to attach themselves to it.
Oh, that's not culture vultures, but that's definitely a leech.
Yeah. So I don't like that. You see my wave. You see that I'm moving. You like the way I'm moving, and you get the bright idea. I'm gonna befriend them. Let me go ahead and see what I can. You know what I'm saying?
One
I don't
thing
like that.
I am not. I rather to me, I value being at home and safe more than I value being out and known.
Yeah.
And to know me is to know I love everybody, and I love to party. I like to turn up. I like to have a good time with people. Yeah. But cloud chasing is not me.
There we go.
I don't want to be your friend because
that's the word.
You got this going for you because again, you ain't going back to Soulja Boy. You can have it at one moment and then lose the next.
No cap.
Period.
You know, so that's it. That's the word. Not culture vulture. We're going to go ahead with the cloud chaser.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that, man. Now, it's getting on my nerves a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people out there who play the role of a buddy, but then on the low, they really trying to steal your shine a little bit.
And can't nobody, really, at the end of the day, can't nobody steal what's for you. Hey, I watched Superfly again.
Yeah. I still ain't seen Superfly.
You should watch it.
I got to.
It's on, do you have Prime, Amazon Prime?
Yeah, I do.
It's free on Prime videos.
Okay. Tonight, it's going down.
Snow Patrol, you gonna laugh at that. But anyways, I don't know why I thought about that. But it's just the way the movie is set up, like, people just hating on you for no reason or for what you have or trying to be your friend for what you have. Yeah. Y'all, that's so played out. Let's not bring that into 2019.
Man. Because it's so whack. And fam, like, it's so much room for all of us to eat, even in the same lane. One thing I like to say about Crown Jewels podcast, man, is that we mess with all other podcasts. Yes. It ain't no, they got a wave and they bigger than us, so we ain't gonna mess with them. Or we mess with everybody, man. Everybody can be on the show. Like we just like outside of being podcasters ourselves, we fans of this shit.
That's what got me started. Like, speaking of, right? So I know I mentioned before, like, Charlamagne is why I decided to, like, Charlamagne. Y'all got some names on y'all. But, like, Charlamagne is the reason I decided, like, not necessarily decided to start podcasting, but it made me feel comfortable with being myself. Because, I mean, people have this, I don't know what people think about me, but they think I have it together. Yeah, I don't have it together all the time. I'm a human person, but at the end of the day, I do have a lot to offer as far as life experience.
Right.
But as far as locally, I don't know why, and this is a real transparent moment, right? So I don't know why I thought podcasts, like, when podcasts started out for me in my life, it was probably 2016. Yeah. And my friend, Kier, shout out to you, Kier. He sent me over Rich Dad, Poor Dad podcast. I listened to it. I mean, you know, it was cool, but I was like, this is something I want to do. Like, offer people, like, good advice or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know why I thought that it was so far beyond me. Yeah. But then your podcaster's favorite podcast, Good Culture.
Hey, shout out to Good Culture.
Shout out to Good Culture. Shout out to all three of y'all. I love all three of y'all.
Shoot them out.
You know what I'm saying? But specifically Kenny Reeves. Just, I don't know. It's just something about, like, seeing him out, you know, shaking hands with him. You know, dapping him up.
He a real one, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Real talk. And just seeing him out and just, like, I can do the same thing he's doing, but in my own way. Yeah. It's no competition. No. And that's not necessarily specifically to them, but it's just, period. Like, I love my podcast. I love my local podcast.
There's room for all of us.
Right. If y'all follow me on Instagram, I normally post a rotation. I've been taking a break from Instagram, but, you know, I love what I do. I love my team, first and foremost. But at the end of the day, like, everybody's so different, and to me, it's different lanes. Like, everybody's so different.
And no matter what, we'll get your tire.
You know what I'm saying? We'll get your tire. 85 South Show.
Hey, that's my show, real talk.
I don't know, my
Shout out to Carlos, you know what I'm saying?
Tay. Yeah, my friend Tay. I think I have to shout her out every show. This is a trend for me.
Come on up, Tay.
Tay Kai, she's 6'9". I love you, boo.
Come on up, man.
But she put me on the 85 South Show.
85 is ridiculous,
ridiculously
man.
Funny.
Hey, that's my show. That's probably my favorite podcast.
I don't listen to the live shows, the podcast, but when they regularly podcasting,
it's hilarious.
We need to get us an instrument in here one day. Yeah,
Chico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dennis, you play instrument?
You do a little this, a little that. We'll get you a guitar.
But straight up, man, let's just go and dive into today's topic.
All right, bet.
You know what I'm saying? So today, man, today's show all about being selfish. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a negative imagery that goes along with the word selfish. I think sometimes it get confused with the word what is it? I'm a little tipsy a little bit. Honorary. What is it?
Honorary, yeah.
Honorary. Mm-hmm. Well, in St. Louis, we say ironry. You feel me? So, hey, man, we country, man. We do it all. You know what I'm saying? We country, man. I can get my mains up from Pimp C and stuff when I was in Houston. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We doing that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we bike.
Take that monkey shit off, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
monkey. That's not Houston, but damn. Still.
But for real, so we're just talking about selfish, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of negative things go with the word selfish, but I feel like being selfish is the key to most things in life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be successful, you have to have a certain part of you to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? With yourself. I had a video up. Go check it out on Instagram. I'm finna misquote it, so that's why I'm telling y'all to go on Instagram and check it out. But you know what I'm saying? That's with Oprah and
Iyanla.
There you go, because I was finna mess that up too. But you know what I'm saying? She was just talking about that you got a cup, and your cup has to be full. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting everything you need in your cup to be full, and everything that spills out of your cup is what you can give to other people. And that's big facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take time. I call it self-preservation.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Where you have to take time out for self, because without nurturing self, you won't have enough to give to others. What you feel about being a little selfish?
I'm going to say I totally agree. Us girls, most of us that I know, we call it self-care. And basically with self-care is taking a step outside of your life, because of course we're super women, but taking time outside of being the savior of everybody else, and not to save these hoes, but to save yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just taking a step back, like, let me figure out what's going to work for me. So like for me specifically, my self-care regimen it boils down to like a few categories. So physical, mental, emotional. Those are my 3 categories for self-care. As far as like, well, it's a 4th, but I don't really know how to name it. But literally just keeping your space clean. Your room, your house.
What they call it, mindfulness?
Yeah. Yeah. But literally like just like in my house, if my house is not clean, I know that I'm off balance.
Okay.
I'm the type of person, that's what I have to work on. Like January, I don't go too hard on myself because I want to, when I make life changes, I want it to be like permanent. Yeah. So I want it to be a part of me, not like just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
So January, just like, you know what, just reflect. What are you doing that you want to change? So for me, in the morning, I get up, I look for my clothes, I throw everything around my room, and it's a mess at the end of the week. So, okay, change that, Nicole. Get your stuff out the night before. Sleep well. Get up in the morning, get dressed, go out the house. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Little stuff like that. But as far as like physical, you know, working out, skincare is very important, even for you guys.
Now, I've been working on that the last couple of days, man. I've been getting my astringent on, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my moisturizer in and stuff.
We gonna
trying to get this brown skin to pop.
I'm going to get fiance, babe. So we gonna all go on a facial.
Bet.
Because honestly, I don't know. How you feel about, like, does it make you cringe when I say facial as a man?
Nah, man, because I'm getting old now. Yeah. So stuff, I want to look youthful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 40 one day and be actually looking 40.
And just have good hair and good beard.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be 40 and look 40. I want to be like this is what I always say. You hear me? Like when I have children and I go to my children's school, I want them to be like, damn, that's your daddy?
Yeah.
Your daddy could get it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be that daddy.
Fiance,
you know what I'm saying?
We don't mean that.
I mean, they can't get it, but I want you to think you can get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I feel that. Like, it was a guy, and I really wish I could have remembered his name. When I went to the event for mental wellness, the Kenny hosted of Good Culture.
Yeah.
It was a guy that introduced Kenny, and I really wish I could remember. I don't remember.
I didn't get to make it out, so. Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but I think he was for the 4 Oak Cliff.
Yeah, so Taylor, I think his name is Taylor.
Okay. So yeah, he took everybody at the beginning of the show and he made everybody be quiet and close their eyes and drop their head and focus on their breathing. You know what I'm saying? And what he called it was mindfulness. You know what I'm saying? Taking the time to connect with mind and making sure that you're thinking and you know what I'm saying? Just being appreciative of where you at in the space that you're in and the people that are around you and the moment that you have. And that's real to me because I do that now. Yeah. Like now when I wake up in the morning, when my alarm clock goes off, I turn my alarm clock off, but I throw my phone back down. Yeah. And I take the first 30 minutes before it's time for me to get ready to just kind of pray, meditate, and kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm still from the hood, but I just take that time to be like, Gary, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a great day. You know what I'm saying? You're going to excel at this day. This day is going to be, and I use a lot of big words. I'm a little tipsy right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, T.I.
But you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, this is. But you know, in the morning I sit there and I just kind of I lay back in the bed in silence, and I just kind of be like, you know, you gonna do good today. This day gonna be better than yesterday. This day you gonna excel. This day you gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of tell myself that for 30 minutes.
I don't know why.
Without touching that phone.
You know, we are both from the hood, so it's just like certain things, like being friendly. That's like it used to when I was growing up, and maybe that's changed now. But when I was growing up, being friendly was a negative thing. So for me, I used to just be quiet. I used to be real quiet. And because
in the hood, friendly reflects weakness. Yeah. When
at the end of the day, it really, to me, at this point in my life, it doesn't, because you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know ultimately whose life you're gonna change. Yeah. By just saying hello to them and just having a small conversation, if time allows for that.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna just be real with that.
Mindfulness is good.
In my 30s, man, all the hood codes is out the window, man.
I'm sorry, I'm a regular ass citizen. You know?
I'm forced to pay taxes, fam. I'm not doing that. No snitching. Like, man, if you hurt my family, do something to my people. I'm in a misfortune.
I'm telling you.
Hey, man, this is what it is, dog. Hey, I ain't no gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Telling.
Hey, man, look, them gangster days are way behind me, man. The gang days. I say it, but it's
I'm
dead.
Still gang, but it's about right being. You know, it's about being morally correct, and we not perfect. You know,
we gotta do better as a people, man.
I do little door dings, and I'm sorry I hit your car, to myself, but I ain't leaving a little sticky note no more.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
I ain't doing all that, but it's just like, it's the simple things. Like, it's okay to.
And I'm gonna go park somewhere else too.
You petty.
If you didn't catch me, you didn't catch me. Hey, man.
If you didn't catch me, it didn't happen.
It never happened. What they said, if a tree fall in the woods, did it make a noise? Hey, it didn't happen.
It might not happen. It just was down on the ground and just lay down for a second.
Hey.
We'll get you a tire. But no, like, mentally, I guess that my mental is your mindful.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you got to take that time out for self.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe in that, man. Like, there is no this real. Anybody I heard doing entrepreneurship, I'm just going to keep it real with you. I've never heard of a generous billionaire. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me, when I say generous, I'm not talking about charitable contributions. I'm talking about somebody who just like, hey, I'm going to help everybody. I'm going to do everything. No, it don't work, man. You got to take time to grind out. You got to dedicate to what it is you're trying to do. You got to pay attention to what you're trying to do. You got to give all you can of yourself to what you're trying to do. And it's a selfish task, because some people going to get trampled. Oh, no, that ain't the right word.
So I got you.
What's the right word?
I can't think of the right word, but I think what you're trying to say, and correct me if I'm wrong here, is sometimes you have to disconnect in order to recharge.
You do. And it's not personal.
And it's not, some people are going to take it wrong. Like, personal, just to speak with me and G.
Trumpled.
Man.
Is it trumpled?
No, it's not trumpled. That's the word you just said.
Is it?
You tipsy.
What is it when the what did them wildebeest do to Simba Daddy? They
trampled
with an A. They trampled him. Some people gonna get trampled in the process. You feel me? But it ain't. it ain't. Hey, I watched Lion King the other night, man. That shit was lit, dog. I don't care what nobody say. Lion King is lit. That is a classic.
I'm ready for the actual
Hey, man, I don't know what channel it was on cable the other night, but Lion King came on twice in a row, and it was lit.
You watched it both times?
Hell yeah, I watched it both times. It was hella good.
You know what the funniest thing is, though, off topic, but
Scar was a snake.
He was. But no, the scene, where all the animals at the beginning, where they kind of climb on top of each other, and somebody posted, it was a meme, and they was like, I wonder how they gonna do this in a real movie. Where they stack on top.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Some people do get trampled in the process, and it's not intentional, but sometimes you have to take a step back. Like, a good thing I learned from my support system, one of my support systems, which is Takashi 6'5". Hey, boo.
Hey, man, she gotta bring her on the show. First show February. We will.
We should come on. but she disconnects and like I can be texting her because I'm gonna text her all day. But if she doesn't respond, I don't take it personally because I know that when she comes back, when she checks back in, she's gonna say, "Hey, I'm sorry I didn't text you back. I had to disconnect for a second."
Yeah.
So it's little things like that. What's your routine to recharge and just get in touch with yourself, whether it's free or whether it costs? Like to me, you know, for when it costs, I like to go get my facials. Like black don't crack, but still we gotta take care of ourselves. Are you drinking enough water? How are you eating? Are you going to get a fast, you know, if you go fast food and get something greasy, but then you self-hating in the mirror talking about, oh my God, I'm getting fat. Like something's not adding up. Stop being so hard on yourself. Be realistic with yourself. Be realistic with your goals. Don't, you know, just give yourself time. Be patient with yourself because how you treat other people, like you got to treat yourself too.
Yeah, and that's real. That's real. And definitely make sure that you're doing those goals that are obtainable. Don't try to make these large goals like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm here at point A, but in point Z, I'm going to be a millionaire.
I'm going to get 10,000 followers in 30 days.
Exactly. Focus on point, if you're at A, focus on B. B might be the simple thing like, you know what? I'm going to get a dope name for my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Check that off the list. And then that's the thing, each week, you know what I'm saying? Make a checklist. Each Sunday, spend Sunday making your checklist.
Your small wins.
Exactly. And don't limit yourself thinking like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm only this person, so I can't. Can't is obsolete. You feel me? Go ahead and start. You
are beautiful, okay? I love your smile,
and
bro.
You smart.
You smart. You loyal. You can do it, all right?
Big facts, big facts. But yeah, but like start the top of your week with a checklist. Like, hey, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. And make it obtainable goals. You know what I'm saying? But take that time for you. You know what I'm saying? Quit thinking about everybody else. Because people do that a lot where they think so much about everybody else and if I don't do this, I'm going to upset them. You know what I'm saying? My thing is that I always believe that you're no good to anyone if you're not good first.
I was just about to say that. I appreciate you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What justice are you doing to your circle? If you're empty and you're drained, all you doing is exchanging negative energy. We don't want that from you.
That's it.
We want you to go off the grid. You know what I'm saying? Mission Impossible yourself.
And that's okay to say, you know what, I'm gonna take some time to myself.
And you don't owe nobody an explanation.
No, not at all. And that's another thing. Man, we gotta quit. Oh, the sound just got fire. But you know what I'm saying? I just spent the mic around. It got fire real quick. Hold on.
We'll get you a fire.
But the one thing is that, man, you got to understand that it's okay to say no. And you don't owe anybody any explanation for when you say no. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe anybody any explanation if you cut them off. Yeah. You don't owe nobody nothing. Only person that you have to be loyal to 100% of the time is you. And if you're cheating yourself out of being loyal to yourself, then we got some bigger issues to focus on.
Treat yourself, don't cheat
yourself. You know what I'm saying? And like my girl said from, what is it? Trinity Counseling?
Yes, Trinity Rising Counseling.
Trinity Rising Counseling. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I rock with y'all. I be liking all y'all pictures and stuff too.
Me too.
But the thing that they say is that you have to do those checkups. Make sure that you're doing those mental checkups.
In mentally.
Yeah. Are you checking in? Like, you know what I'm saying? You do your check-ins with your body. Check in with the mind. You know what I'm saying? Take that time off. But it's okay to be selfish. And I'm advocating that. Matter of fact, I'm finna drop some t-shirts. Selfish. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Hashtag selfish. You know what I'm saying? Be selfish.
I really wanted to do the Cardi B tongue roll right there, but I stopped myself. Gross. All right? Okay?
But be selfish. Be selfish, man. And I like people, like I said, they didn't got it twisted where they think being selfish is being mean or being, arrogant or you know what I'm saying? It ain't. Being selfish is making sure that you're taking care of self first.
Absolutely. And it's also knowing, again, where you carry your stress. Like for me, I carry my stress on my shoulders. When my shoulders start getting stiff, I know, you know what, Nicole, take a deep breath. Really look at what's going on. Assess the situation. Are you going to care about this in a week? Are you going to care about this in 30 days? Are you going to care about this in a month? Are you going to care about this in a year? Probably not.
And you got to get rid of that stress, man, because I know it's me. It's starting to get to the point with me lately when I'm stressing, when it's an idea that I don't know about, what I should do, how I should move, it's starting to wake me up out of my sleep.
Same, but the thing of it is,
that ain't never happened to me before.
The way that I get through that is you have to, before you go to sleep, so you wake up in the morning and you have your mindfulness going, but also it's important before you go to bed. And a big thing, a part of that is remembering what you can control and what's out of your control.
Exactly.
Google the Serenity Prayer if you don't know it, but that has helped me throughout my life because at the end of the day, I think, power, control, just knowing what's going to happen, that's human. That's a part of a lot of us. But at the end of the day, self-care also goes into not like being able to function if you don't have control, if you don't know what's going to happen. Specifically, especially when dealing with other people, expectations will get you pissed off.
Yeah.
Expectations will drain you, especially if you don't express those expectations to another person.
Yeah.
If you're thinking that,
I was just going to say that.
Nobody's going to really know. We don't read minds as much as we think we like a person or know a person, friend, lover, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to at least speak them out loud, and the person, you can't expect them to be realistic about it or just say, shoot you a dream. Like, you just have to, it's really about yourself. Like, you know what? I'm going to do this, not expect nothing in return. If it doesn't come back, I'm not going to be pissed off because, again, that's draining you. And that's kind of, we want you to recharge. We want you to be the best you that you can possibly be.
Yeah. That's a jewel. Yeah. Bing.
Bing.
But that's real though. Like I said, man, I mean, even being selfish, man, sometimes you might need that one person that you can, I call it unpacking. You need that one person you can unpack with, you know what I'm saying, just to get those right thoughts, those proper thoughts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we hit that, man. So
watch me hit that,
Hey.
Watch me
hit
cranking
that?
Yeah.
Hey.
Superman that, Hey. All right.
Hey.
Okay.
What's your jewel for today?
We'll get you a turn. My jewel for today is a Trolls quote. I am not going to quote this movie right. For my adult people that don't watch cartoon movies, even if you don't have kids, you are missing out. But literally, it's a simple quote, and it's happiness is from within. It's an inside job, not an outside job. I know I didn't quote that verbatim, but literally that's all I'm saying is recharge you. Don't expect people, and I'm speaking to myself when I say this, y'all, don't expect other people to fill you up. It's a beautiful thing when you can meet somebody that does balance you out and knows how to fill you up when you need it. But at the end of the day, if you don't have that, fill yourself up. It's an inside job, and what you give to other people is important. If you can't find a purpose within yourself, find a bigger purpose that's greater than you, i.e., Gmo is, donating money or accepting Cash App donations for his big bro. So, it's little things like that that really do make you feel connected and recharged. So, that's my little jewel for today, y'all.
I feel that. Bing. You know what I'm saying? So, mine, on the other hand, I'm going to just keep it real, real basic, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a piggyback off of, you know what I'm saying, my last Instagram post. Mm-hmm. But real talk, you know what I'm saying? Selfishness equals self-care. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, you could do with that what you want. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how we move. Okay. So, yeah. Again, we Crown Jewels podcast. With definitely check us out. Yeah, with a K. You know what I'm saying? I always remember the K. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we doing things.
Jewels with an S and Crown with the K.
Hey.
Crown. Music.
So definitely go over to the website. That's www.crownjewelspodcast. That's www.KROWENJEELSPODCAST.com. I'm glad I made it through that. I did not think I was gonna make it through that.
My baloney has a first name.
You know what I'm saying? Again, it's your boy Gmo the Great, aka King of the Hustle.
I'm Nicole Lumbers, aka Young Oak Cliff.
Bow bow. Hey. We out this month.
Bye.
It's the Crown Jewel.